तब विक्रीडितम भजुभेदंच विष्णु श्रद्धान्वित अनुशृणुयात् अथ वर्णीद ज भक्ति परां भगवती प्रतिलभ्य कामो हृदरोगमाशु अपि आचरणी नधीर। हो जो कोई व्यक्ति अनुशृणुयात् श्रद्धा के साथ में, दृढ़ विश्वास के साथ में आदर पूर्वक श्रवण करेगा। कहां से? अपने गुरु और सुखदेव गोस्वामी के लाइन में वैसे ही भक्तों से सुनेगा, बार बार सुनेगा और उनके अनुगत्य में वर्णन करेगा। जैसे व्यास से सुखदेव गोस्वामी ने सुना, मधुर कंठ से इसी का परीक्षित की सभा में गान किया और उनकी कथा सुनकर के सुत गोस्वामी ने शौनक आदि ऋषियों को बतलाया। ऐसे खूब श्रद्धा के साथ में सुने यदि कोई, निरंतर सुनता है और वर्णन करता है, भक्ति परम भगवती, पहले भक्ति भगवान की परा भक्ति, प्रेमा भक्ति, कामानुगा भक्ति उसके हृदय में आती है ना, कामानुगा। और उससे क्या होता है? हृदय के जितने भी हृदय के काम इत्यादि हैं, अनर्थ है, सभी कुछ दूर हो जाते हैं। धीर कहा, जो लोग धीर है, धीर माने ऐसा विश्वास करते हैं कि पहले हरि कथा, ये रासलीला सुन करके काम अपने आप दूर हो जाएगा, वो तो धीर है। और जो कहता है कि नहीं, पहले हरि कथा सुन करके अनर्थ दूर करो और अनर्थ दूर करने के बाद में तब इसको करो, वो उनके चरणों में अपराधी हैं भागवत के, उनको नहीं होगा कुछ। किंतु जो दृढ़ विश्वास के साथ में निरंतर गुरु वैष्णव के मुख से भागवत सुन करके हरि कथा का, हृदय का काम रोग दूर हो जाएगा। और यदि नहीं काम दूर होता है और विवाह करने की इच्छा होती है और विवाह करता है, तब मतलब क्या? न तो गुरु का आदेश पालन करता है, न वैष्णव का आदेश पालन करता है, उच्छृंखल है। उसको हरि कथा, जैसे वृंदावन में कथा कहते हैं सब मायावादी लोग भी, सभी लोग, उनका कुछ नहीं होता, पैसे के लिए करते हैं। बस उनको पैसा मिल जाता है, बस हो गया सुना, उनको भगवत भक्ति नहीं होगी। ऐसे ही समझो। इस प्रकार से कहते हुए उन्होंने इसको रासलीला को समाप्त किया। इसलिए आप लोग भी इसको सुना, हृदय में धारण कीजिए और इसका सब समय स्मरण कीजिए। हृदय में यदि कुछ रहेगा काम रोग, ये दूर हो जाएगा, कृष्ण की परा भक्ति मिलेगी। यही इसकी फुल श्रुति है। कृष्ण ने अर्जुन का साथी होकर के सब दलों के सब वीरों को मारा और सब लोगों को, जैसे महाभारत के युद्ध में भीष्म, द्रोण इत्यादि जैसे लोगों का बल हर दिया। और भी उन्होंने कार्य किए, किंतु वो भगवान थे, बड़े दयालु हैं, उनकी लीलाएं बड़ी पावरफुल हैं। उनसे भी ब्रज की लीलाएं और पावरफुल हैं। और उन लीलाओं में जसोदा जी ने कृष्ण को बांध दिया, इसको सुनने से ये और पावरफुल है। और गोपियों के साथ में कृष्ण की ये जो लीला है, ये तो चूड़ा चक्रवर्ती लीला है। इसका फल भी ऐसा है, इसके श्रोता और वक्ता भी वैसे ही होंगे, साधारण मत समझो। गौर प्रेमानंदे बोलो।
So Sri Gurudev is saying further that when Krishna was singing and dancing with the gopis, It was just like as if someone is playing with their own shadow. Just like sometimes a child may play with his own shadow, but he is not attached to the shadow because shadow is not real. So similarly, Krishna, without any attachment, was playing with the gopis. It was the Sharad time, and Jamuna ji, the water of Yamuna was very, very sweet. It was flowing very peacefully. Different kinds of flowers like chameli and doohi, they were blossoming, and the bumblebees were going on these flowers and making very sweet sound. And the peacocks were dancing. So the whole atmosphere was very, very sweet. Krishna then was dancing with millions and millions of gopis, and each of these gopis is many millions of times more beautiful than even Lakshmi Devi herself. But even then, even though Krishna was dancing with so many millions of gopis who were so beautiful, still he had complete control on Kambha. There was not even an iota of lust that appeared in his heart. Shivji, Lord Shiva, got attracted by Mohini so much so that he started running after her naked. Brahmaji manifested a daughter and was so attracted by her beauty that he started running after her. Indra was attracted by Ahilya. Chandrama, the moon god, was attracted by the wife of Brihaspati. So many examples we have in which these great personalities got attracted. But Krishna was not at all attracted in the same way. He is nirvikar. There was no bad or lusty desires that manifested within his heart. He was just playing with them, just like someone plays with his own shadow. So this was one reason to show to the world that how Krishna is the Supreme Personality and above all these material desires. The other reason why Krishna performed the Rasa-lila was Anya Radhika Nunam, to show to the world the supremacy of Srimati Radhika's devotion, and that of all his beloveds, Srimati Radhika is the supreme. So because of these two reasons, Krishna performed the Rasa-lila. This Rasa-lila lasted for one night of Lord Brahma. And one night of Lord Brahma, by human calculation, is many, many thousands of nights. But all those nights got combined in one single night, and no one came to know about that. And when that night finished, the whole night passed away. Neither the gopis realized nor Krishna, because they were so absorbed in the rasa dance. And finally, the rasa dance was over, and Krishna requested the gopis to go back to their homes. They, of course, did not want to go back, but by his Yogamaya potency, Krishna made this desire to appear in their hearts to go back to their homes, and therefore they finally went back home. But the interesting thing was, when they went back home, neither their husbands, or their brothers, or their mother and father, no one said anything to them, that where you were all night long. And the reason for that is because Yogamaya, by Krishna's Yogamaya potency, and she manifested their vigrahas, their forms in the homes. So the husbands thought that their wives were home all night long, and the mothers and fathers thought that their daughters were home all night long. The children thought their mothers were all night long. So none of them chastised these gopis when they came back home. So Maharaj Parikshit, when after Shukadeva Goswami completed narration of Rasa-lila, then Maharaj Parikshit asked him a question. And Maharaj Parikshit is a pure devotee, so he had no doubt in his mind. But for the sake of those people in this world who are karmis and jnanis, and who will doubt about Krishna's personality as an intentions, he asked this question. The question was that Krishna is Swayam Paramdham, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he appeared in this world to establish the principles of religion. He is the basis, he is the foundation of religiosity. He is one on whom the entire foundation of moral and spiritual principles is based on. So, how could he perform such an abominable activity to dance with the wives and of some other people or the daughters of other people in this night time? So, how could he perform this? Kim Abhipraya, what was the reason for this? So, Shukdev Goswami smilingly explained that those who are Tejashi, those who are effulgent, those who are great personalities, to them these things do not apply. The example he gave was just like there is fire. Fire can burn all kinds of dirt. When there is garbage or any kind of dirty things, fire can burn all of them, but still the fire itself never gets contaminated. Similarly, the rays of the sun can soak urine or any kind of dirty water, but the sun itself does not get affected by this activity. Similarly, Krishna is much more greater. He is the Supreme Personality of God himself, much greater than even the greatest of personalities. So, even though he performed this, there was no vikar, there was no lust in his heart, and therefore, this kind of activity is fine for the Supreme Lord. But at the same time, he explains that we should not follow these pastimes of Krishna. We can hear about them, we can meditate upon them, but we should never try to imitate these pastimes. And we should never live with the husband of wife or the wife of someone else. Anyone who tries to imitate Krishna's pastimes, he will be completely destroyed. Lord Shiva, when the ocean was churned, so a big pot of poison came out of it. As a result of which the entire world was in great distress. And at that point, Lord Shiva drank the whole poison and kept it inside his throat. Did not let it go inside because Krishna is residing within his heart. So he kept the poison only in his throat. So Lord Shiva could do this, but if any one of his followers tries to imitate him, he is going to die. Even if we try to drink a small amount of poison, we will die. So we cannot imitate these great personalities. So the Supreme Lord, he gives many instructions and he performs many pastimes, but at sometimes they may be conflicting with each other. His activities may not be the same as what he is giving instructions. So when they are the same, then we can follow. But otherwise, we should only follow his instructions. So, like Krishna, we must understand who is Krishna. He lifted the Govardhan, we cannot lift Govardhan. He kills so many demons like Putana, Aghasur. We cannot kill demons like him. He is the Supreme Lord. All his instructions are true. So we should only follow his instructions. And the devotees who hear these pastimes, especially the Rasa-lila of Krishna, with great respect and with great faith, in the line of Shukdev Goswami, from bona fide spiritual master, if someone hears these pastimes over and over again with great faith, it is said in Srimad Bhagavatam that that person will certainly obtain Parabhakti, Prema Bhakti, Kamanuga Bhakti will arise within his heart. And all the lusty desires, all the anarthas will be destroyed. Those people who are deep, those who are grave, they understand that by hearing of Rasa-lila with respect and with great faith, all our bad anarthas, unwanted qualities will disappear. But those people who say that no, we should not hear these pastimes, we should first try to get rid of our unwanted desires and then hear them, they are actually committing offense at the lotus feet of these pastimes. So those people are actually offenders. So the Gurudev explained that we should very carefully hear these pastimes. So just like the devotees of Vrindavan, if we hear these pastimes, we will develop Bhagavad Bhakti. So Gurudev is saying that now this pastime, the narration of this pastime of Rasa-lila is over. We should try to keep it within our heart and should try to meditate on it all the time. And as a result, the lusty desires will disappear and Krishna Bhakti will manifest. This is the sure proof of this Rasa-lila. So Arjuna, Krishna was the character. He was a character for Arjuna, and Krishna and Arjuna killed so many people, and Krishna, as by the power of Krishna, they won the battle of Kurukshetra. So Krishna is very powerful. At the same time, he is very merciful. His pastimes are very powerful. His pastimes in Dwarka are very powerful. Even more powerful are his pastimes in Mathura, and even more powerful than that are his pastimes in Vrindavan. And the pastimes with Yashoda, like Rasa-lila, they are very, very powerful. But even more powerful than that are the pastimes with the gopis. So if we hear these pastimes, then certainly we will attain Guru Bhakti. Hare Krishna.
क्या भगवान की भक्ति प्राप्त करने के लिए संसार को छोड़ना आवश्यक है? क्या गृहस्थ में रह करके भगवान की भक्ति नहीं होगी? विचार करने के लिए योग्य है। संसार को छोड़ना आवश्यक नहीं है। जनक की तरफ, शिवास पंडित की तरफ, भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की तरफ में अनासक्त होकर के रह सकते हैं तो भक्ति होगी। और बाल बच्चों और संसार में अर्थ कमाने में व्यस्त रहेंगे गृहस्थी में, वो गृहस्थी से भगवान की भक्ति नहीं मिलेगी, कदापि नहीं मिलेगी। यदि कोई गृहस्थ है तो गृहस्थ धर्म का पालन करते हुए चले, किंतु जो लोग सन्यासी ब्रह्मचारी हैं, वानप्रस्थी हैं, भाई उनको नीचे नहीं उतरना चाहिए, सन्यास नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए। उनको ब्रह्मचारी का जो लाल कपड़ा ब्रह्मचारी है, भगवान की लीला कथा सुनने से ही तो उनके लस्ट दूर हो जाएंगे, फिर क्या जरूरत उनको है? तो वो लोग को संसार में नहीं आना चाहिए, नहीं तो भक्ति सर्वनाश हो जाता है। इसलिए जो लोग कहते हैं कि भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर और जनक तो घर में रह करके ही पाया, तो वो समझो राजा जी जनक के घर में आग लगी है और उसी में सब लोग जलने को तैयार हैं, किंतु वो अपने भगवत चिंता में है। हो सकता है स्त्री पुरुष सभी लोग जलने जा रहे हैं, उनका धन संपत्ति जल रहा है, वो चुपचाप बैठे हैं, जो भगवान की इच्छा है वही होगी। ऐसा बनो तो जनक। इसलिए ये सोच विचार करके उनका एग्जाम्पल दो और वैसे ही बनो, तब तो होगा, और नहीं तो फिर अपना जो जहां पर है स्थाने स्थिता तनुवांग मनो भी, जो गृहस्थ है गृहस्थ में, ब्रह्मचारी है वो ब्रह्मचारी, सन्यासी है सन्यासी, अपने स्थान में। जो अमेरिका में है वो अमेरिका में, जो वृंदावन में है वो वृंदावन, मन ही में वृंदावन का स्मरण करे। वहीं से भगवान के वैष्णव के जो प्रिय हैं, सच्चे संत हैं, उनके मुख से हरि कथा सुनो। जो आयोजन करने वाले हैं उनको दंडवत प्रणाम करो, जो कथा सुनने के लिए श्रोता है उनको प्रणाम करो, वक्ता को प्रणाम करो, उस स्थान को प्रणाम करो और भागवत को प्रणाम, तब तो भक्ति होगी। अब तुम लोग का कर दिया है, धन्यवाद किसको किसको देना है वो धन्यवाद दो।
प्रश्न पूछा था
मैं
ये ट्रांसलेट कर दें, ये ट्रांसलेट कर देगा आगे।
Oh yes.
Somebody asked this question.
Someone asked a question from Sri Gurudev that can we perform bhakti by staying at our home? Do we necessarily have to give up the world and only can then someone perform bhakti? So Gurudev is explaining that to attain the Supreme Lord, to perform devotional service, we don't have to give up our family or give up this world. But at the same time, we can stay in our families and still perform devotional service. But at the same time, we should follow the example of Maharaj Janak and Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who's staying, even though they were staying with their family, but they were totally detached. If we can do like that, staying within the family, being totally detached, then it is no problem. We can stay and perform pure bhakti. But if we stay with the family and become completely absorbed in sense gratification, making money, taking care of our family, and completely, then we will fall down from our devotional practice. And those who are grihastis, they should follow the different principles of grihasthashrama. But those who are sannyasis, brahmacharis, they must be very careful. They should never fall down from the position. One must never give up his sannyas. Because by hearing the pastimes of the Supreme Lord, all the lusty desires will disappear. So why should one fall down from these positions? And Maharaj Janak, if we can become like Maharaj Janak, then it is very good. When at the home of Maharaj Janak, it caught fire, and everyone in his family was burning, but Maharaj Janak was for doing his bhajan. He was not at all disturbed because he knew that if Krishna wants to save them, if the Supreme Lord wants to save them, they will get saved. So if we can have that kind of detachment, then it is fine. Otherwise, we should not use it as an excuse. So we should give these examples by thinking, what does this mean to become like Maharaj Janak or like Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Otherwise, we should stay sthane sthita in whatever situation we are, whether grihastha, sannyasi or brahmachari. We should stay there whether we are living in America or India or in Vrindavan. Staying wherever we are staying, we should try to think about Vrindavan and we should hear these pastimes from pure devotees. We should offer our respects to the great devotees who come here and narrate these pastimes. We should give our respects to those who organize these functions. We should give our respects to those who come and hear Harikatha, and we should give respect to Srimad Bhagavatam, and then certainly we will attain Bhakti. Lord,